Well, hi there, everybody. What's up? It's skippysimon, and this is something. Oh! I completely forgot I have my Benihana hat on. Whoops. Hi. I'm in my Benihana hat, and I this is a Benihana. I went there last week. It was pretty cool. But yeah, I'm just showing off some crap I won from Dave and Buster's, and I like this crap. This is this lantern. It's got like some trippy crap going on inside of it. You can't really see on the video, but it's got like these, I don't know, refracting stars and stuff. But that's not the star of the show. That's this son of a bitch right here. I got the Jägermeister ashtray was a gift from an old friend. Uh, Whoops, lost my hat. But I love this stupid thing. I whoops. I won this at Dave and Buster's a while back, and now I just put all my change into it. Oh, isn't it neat? It makes the most tranquil noises. They sound like the ocean. If the ocean sound like rolling coins. Like, I don't know about you, but I am having the time of my life. I'm having so much fun. They just called the cops on me. Let's bring it up here. Yeah, a quarter. I'm gonna use that for laundry. That's laundry is Monday. All right, let's do some serious coin chucking. Oh no! That must sound cool with the microphone right there. There's me. Look at her go! Oh, that was cool. Oh, I throw in a quarter. Nope. His quarters. Alright. To do my laundry because I just got into a conversation. I just got to get into a conversation with one of the people that lives in my building. She was asking me if I use the laundry machines here, and I was like, "Fuck no." Part of the reason why is because I can't use fabric softener. I know you're thinking to yourself, why is that such a big deal? Listen, okay? It's like crack, but in a good way. It's very addictive. This buddy of mine a long time ago introduced me to this stuff called Suavitel, which is a Hispanic brand of fabric softener. And I use the one with the flowers on it. I use two different types. I use the one with the I think it's like the April Fresh one for my laundry, and then for my dryer sheets, I use the lavender because one time that was all they had at the laundromat in the machine, the vending machine. So I tried it, And it created this hybrid smell that I'm infatuated with. And also, okay, fabric softener, I don't know how it works, but it fucking works. Okay? The machines downstairs, as I was saying, I cannot put fabric softener into, so I got to go off post. I got to go to this laundromat. What I like is their 24-hour laundromat, so I can go in the middle of the night, get my shit taken care of, and it's fantastic. Nobody's there. Always a machine open. Never have to fight for a dryer or anything. And also the laundry machines in my building, they have a lot of dog hair in them because the people who bought the building, they filled in the pool that we had a pool that, unfortunately, because of the Northridge earthquake that happened, I think in '96. I wasn't here, but the pool apparently got destroyed or wrecked or something and got crack in it, and they couldn't repair it. So they filled it in, and then they opened up the back area and turned it into this dog park where I don't go back there anymore because it's just smells like piss. But so there's a lot of dog hair in the laundry machines here, and I don't got to worry about that at the laundromat, I hope. Like I said, I get to use my Suavitel. If you're not using Suavitel for your fabric softener needs, highly recommend it. That shit smells and feels amazing. Not a sponsor. All right, let's get back to our regularly scheduled program. I've been meaning to do this for a while. I'm glad I'm doing this. This gave me the motivation because I was wanting to put all these coins into here from the Jägermeister thing. I would do it slowly, but now that I'm getting it on video and the whole quarter, the whole world can enjoy it. Fuck you too. Hey, I caught it. You bastard. Some of these coins are broken. Oh man, total bummer city. I can't go to. If you're watching this, I'm recording this while the Oscars are going to happen tomorrow. I live in Hollywood. I can't go to Dave & Buster's for the next 2 days because celebrities are more important than us regular folk. You know, because they create illusion and lies and imagine, complete horseshit, and they sell advertising. And that's part of the reason why I gave up on Hollywood was because I didn't want to be a corporate whore. I didn't want to lose. I say the wrong thing on Twitter and I lose my Pepsi campaign. I don't want that kind of pressure in my life. Fuck you. But I had every opportunity to be. Like, I came here to do stand-up comedy, and then I find out they want you to be everything except a stand-up comedian. Mitch Hedberg had a joke about that, I think. He's like, he was like, was it the one about turkey? No, it was the one that was like, he's like, I came out to do comedy, but now they're asking me if I can act. Can you direct? Can you write? Can you produce? And it's like, hey man, thanks for making my sandwich. Can you farm? Something to that extent. I miss Mitch Hedberg. I have a great story about. I'll tell that story. Why not? My Mitch Hedberg story. I don't know the quarter, by the way. All right. Well, 1996, I started getting back into doing stand-up. I was 24. years old. No. Yeah, 1996. That's 24. Yeah. All right. So let's start doing stand up again. I started when I was 16 years old. And I quit, joined the military. Did some comedy when I was in the service, not much. Got out of the service, tried it again, realized I like partying and doing drugs a lot more. And I just got a day job and sold drugs. And ooh, that was a neat sound. And I was going to school. I went to this school. I got kicked out of a lot of different schools for just partying too much. And I ended up at this place called Pittsburgh Technical Institute, which is a... I originally went there for graphic design, and then I shattered my ankle skateboarding, got kicked out, went back for business and business administration and stuff, which, to be quite honest, was a waste. But I have a business degree now. Thank you, my dad. But anyway, when I was going to Pittsburgh Technical Institute, I was dating an internet millionaire. This woman, she got in with this internet search engine called Lycos. They gave her 30 grand in stock options her first year, which made her a millionaire. I was there when she cashed in some stocks and bought a new car. That was a good time back in the 90s. People were getting rich left and right off of the internet. They still are, in different ways. But I started getting back into doing stand-up. And I found, like, Mitch Hedberg was, like, my favorite stand-up comedian at the time. He was, like, the guy I always saw on, like, Comedy Tonight, or, not Comedy Tonight, but Comedy Showcase, and, like, all these, like, he was always on Letterman and stuff, and he was my favorite. And so I would go online and I would, like, find out, you know, more information about Mitch, and then I ended up finding his email address. His email address was smackythefrog@hotmail.com. I forget how I found it. I just, I found it. But so I started emailing this person that I assumed was Mitch Hedberg, and he started giving me, I started asking him, I started asking him questions about how to do stand-up, and he would give me answers. He'd be like, just get up on stage and do it. That's the best way I found out. And so I would just listen to him. We'd have, just random conversations and stuff, and it was great just to be in contact with one of my heroes. And I have his, we'll talk about that in a second, but I have, I remember one day, just out of nowhere, he asked me for my address. I sent it to him. And a few days later, I had a signed headshot from Mitch Hedberg in the mail. And I was like, you gotta be shitting me. What a fucking great guy. That was totally great, It just says, Skippysimon, squiggle, Mitch Hedberg. I'm like, that's how you gotta read it, too. It's just like in Mitch Fox, like, Skippysimon, squiggle, Mitch Hedberg. God, he was just one of a kind, man. I just loved his comedy style. His comedy style was just, completely cerebral. At that time, I loved him, and there was this comic named Wendy Liebman. Wendy Liebman, as far as I'm concerned, is one of the most absolutely brilliant comedians I've ever had the misfortune of trying to follow at the Laugh Factory. My God. Oh, she's incredible. She's one of the funniest human beings ever. I wish she was more famous. Oh God, she's so great. If you get a chance, check out some old Wendy Liebman stuff. Because, like, part of, like, every artist is influenced by something or someone or something, you know? And, you know, so I was influenced by Wendy Liebman, Mitch Hedberg, Stephen Wright. My comedy is more, I like to make you think, because I like to use a lot of dichotomy. And what dichotomy is, you know, words that sound the same but mean different things. I'm also what's technically called a lexicon. I like to invent my own words. And, yeah, it's just neat how you can use vernacular. And because as I was explaining to my dentist about how, like, speech is a form of witchcraft. It's occult. I know it sounds crazy, but you have to understand, I've been studying the occult since I was a little kid. So if someone says, you know, what is witchcraft? I'm going to say speech, symbolism, speech. Because, like, here's the neat thing. All right, if you don't think that, you know, that speaking is a form of witchcraft, I mean, I can go in front of an audience and conjure up laughter using words, okay? That's what a comedian does. They conjure laughter using words. And when I'm on stage, I can't just conjure laughter. I can conjure groans. I have jokes that do that. I can conjure different reactions because that's what words do. They conjure reaction. They are communication, but they also are trigger mechanisms for either laughter, anger, different emotions, fear. It's incredible, the power of words. You know, as somebody said one time, it's like, you know, you take the S, you know, take the a S and you put it in front of words, and what do you have? Swords. And the pen is mightier than the sword. You know, and it's like, even when, think about this, you know, with crap, oh God, I'm getting possessed. With witchcraft, okay, you cast spells, okay, your spells, your wait, you're spelling? You're spelling? When you create a word, you're spelling. Spell. It's fun to think about. I love the occult. It's so entertaining. You should really get into it. Don't take it seriously. Just get into it. When you start taking it seriously, see, that's the whole thing. You have to understand, all right? Ooh, another quarter. Yes. We're going to do laundry on Monday night. Laundry night. But what was I going to say about the spellings? Who cares? But yeah, I love the occult. Don't take it seriously, though. Just have fun with it. Get into the symbolism. It's fun to think about, you know, because, like, I tell people all the time, it's like, you know, Hollywood is completely satanic. You don't believe me, go up to Hollywood Boulevard. It's all stars going one way, pentagrams going the other, so. And one thing I noticed, and this is going to sound crazy, because like I said, I study the occult, and a lot of it has to do with symbolism and stuff. And one thing I've come to realize is that the Walk of Fame is an upside-down cross. If you look at it from the map, and if you follow the way the sun moves, it is an inverted cross. And if you go down to La Brea in Hollywood, there is a pentagram right at the base of it. I don't know. It's so satanic. Whatever. If you want to believe that shit, go for it. But I personally believe money is Satan. These little coins, they don't mean shit to me. But they mean shit to a parking meter. Damn your nose. Alright, well, I'm almost down. I got to find some quarters. Alright, now the question is, will this thing hold all these coins? And if you're wondering why there's no pennies in here, it's I keep the pennies separate. I keep the nickels and dimes separate from the quarters. And then I keep the pennies. I have a penny spittoon. I have a old copper spittoon like they used to have in the Wild Wild West where you're chewing tobacco into at the bar. I have one of those, but it's filled with copper pennies. I figure it's a copper spittoon. Makes sense to only have copper pennies in there. And that's what I done did. So yeah, the copper's separate, the quarters are separate, and this thing is just for pennies and nickels and slugs. And there's a Dave & Buster's used to have these plastic tokens that were in the coin pushers. I have a couple of those in here too. They're buried. I don't think you can see them right now. Let me see if I can. Oh wow, this thing just turned into a barbell. Oh my god. Oh yeah, there it is. Ah, there it is. See? They used to have those in the coin pushers, and then they realized, oh, wait a second. That's like giving away free money. Let's stop doing that. That's what they did. Dave & Buster's ain't the same Dave & Buster's as from like 5 years ago, man. Like, they just got greedy as shit. They ain't putting no new freaking toys in the win zone. Like, they're just, I don't know. They're chasing professional players like me away, and I don't appreciate it. I got one more thing I want to win at Dave & Buster. It's an air fryer for the podcast me and my buddy are going to start so that we can make food and eat it. Look at that, empty. For the first time in forever. And I got $1. Let's see if any of these are worth anything. Are these silver? No. That one might have a defect. Who cares? I'm not one of those people. It's like, my mom, she's all into like collecting coins and stuff. And I'm just like, why? You know, it's just the shit gets lost, you know. It's like, I don't know. This doesn't make any sense to me. I want to get rid of all this stuff. I don't even want to collect anything anymore. Everything as far, once you start a collection, all it collects is dust. Maybe money and appreciation. Like, I'm sitting on a bunch of Pokemon cards from Dave & Buster's because I think like maybe 10 years down the road they might have some value. So I just wanted to win them. I got them. Now they're sitting in storage. Great. All right, enough about me. Let's talk about, I don't know. Oh, I talked too much already. All right, well, we did it. We got this thing filled with coinage. Look at that. That is, I'm scared it's going to pop out. That's really flimsy. I'm going to have to hold the bottom of this like so. That is heavy. Whew. I'm going to get my workout. Nice bicep curls with this thing. All right. I've talked enough. You guys are great. Have a great day. Stay awesome, and I'll talk to you soon. All right.